All right, thank you. Developing this morning, a milestone of historic proportions. A grand jury has indicted former President Donald Trump in a criminal investigation involving a hush money payment to porn star Stormy Daniels.
Trump becomes the first current or former president to face criminal charges. The indictment is under seal for now. When it is made public, we will find out exactly what charges he will face. We have team coverage. Our Corey Davis is in the newsroom, standing by with the potential next steps in the case.
But first, let's head on over to ABC's Morgan Norwood with the latest from New York City, where Trump will be arraigned. Good morning, Morgan.
You know, Matt, Tam, this is unprecedented, historic, right? We've never seen anything like this. So there are a lot of questions about how this is going to work. Mainly, will Trump turn himself in? And look, Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg's office says it's been in discussions. It's been talking with Trump's legal team about this, about coming here and surrendering. And sources tell ABC News that we could see that as early as next week.
This morning, the news of Donald Trump's indictment reverberating around the globe. Trump now the first president, former or current, to face criminal charges. A Manhattan grand jury handing up an indictment in a years-long investigation involving alleged $130,000 hush money payments to porn star Stormy Daniels ahead of the 2016 election. Shortly after word of the indictment, Trump talking with our executive editorial producer John Santucci, claiming the action was political persecution. Trump, who's currently a candidate for the 2024 Republican nomination, going on to say they're trying to impact an election. But no one knows what evidence the grand jurors have been sent or what charges Trump is facing because the indictment is under seal until he is arraigned. But we do know the grand jury has heard from Trump's former fixer and attorney Michael Cohen, who testified before the jury telling them he wrote a check to Daniels at Trump's direction. Cohen pled guilty and served prison time for his part of that payment. Jurors have also heard from Bob Costello, who says he once advised Cohen and has taken the stand in defense of Trump.
Michael Cohen is far from solid evidence.
Trump has long denied any wrongdoing. His legal team says he only paid Daniels to protect his family from extortion. His lawyers now vowing to fight the indictment. This as several Republicans rallied to his defense, including House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, claiming the Manhattan DA weaponized our sacred system of justice against President Donald Trump. According to sources close to the matter, the Manhattan DA's office is also investigating a second alleged Trump payment to former Playboy model Karen McDougal. There are also other federal and state criminal investigations into Trump underway. But as for this case,
we're pretty sure that at the heart of this charge is filing false business records with an intent to defraud. That's a misdemeanor, a state charge that's typically a misdemeanor, but that can become a felony if it's done in furtherance of another crime.
So remember, Trump had summoned his supporters to protest right if he were indicted. And sources telling ABC News that all NYPD officers have been told to show up this morning at 7 o'clock in uniform, ready to deploy across the city. So obviously the city on high alert. And even from where I'm standing, you see the barriers right behind me. I've seen several officers in this area on alert for protest. Live from Lower Manhattan, I'm Morgan Norwood, Channel 6 Action News.